In the world of physics, we now have two classifications: those that understand the laws of the physical world, the Newtonian physicists, and the new world of particle energy, which is called quantum mechanics. The quantum physicists have discovered that the individual particles of energy have their own consciousness. This fact has changed the whole study of physics. The old Newtonian laws simply do not fit or govern the freedom of the spiritual world. Particle energy cannot be defined by the old physics. A subatomic particle is not a particle like a dust particle. There is more than a difference in size between a dust particle and a subatomic particle. A dust particle is a thing or an object. A subatomic particle cannot be pictured as a thing. Therefore, we must abandon the idea of a subatomic particle as an object. Quantum mechanics views subatomic particles as tendencies to exist or tendencies to happen. How strong these tendencies are is expressed in terms of probabilities. A subatomic particle is a quantum, which means a quantity of something. What that something is, however, is a matter of speculation. Many physicists feel that it is not meaningful even to pose the question. It may be that the search for the ultimate stuff of the universe is a crusade for an illusion. At the subatomic level, mass and energy change unceasingly into each other. Particle physicists are so familiar with the phenomena of mass becoming energy and energy becoming mass that they routinely measure the mass of particles in energy units. Change the energy, you change the manifestation of the mass, relates to quantum physics. Manifestation means how the observer sees or understands something. All creation has free will. Some of the particles are kind enough to mankind that they represent themselves as the observer wishes. All creation has free will. Another truth is that white light or particle energy serves out of love. These particles have their own consciousness. They will not be commanded by ego. So what one observer achieves through love and the strong desire to believe in a certain truth, another observer may find false because he demanded these particles to perform in a certain way or did not believe that these particles could perform out of consciousness. Particle energy has changed the world of physics. The true student of physics must learn that his understanding is determined by his own experiences. One of the greatest physicists of all, Albert Einstein, helps us to understand this more clearly. In 1938 he wrote, "Physical concepts are free creations of the human mind, and are not, however it may seem, uniquely determined by the external world. In our endeavour to understand reality, we are somewhat like a man trying to understand the mechanism of a closed watch. He sees the face and the moving hands, even hears it ticking, but he has no way of opening the case. If he is ingenious, he may form some picture of a mechanism which could be responsible for all the things he observes, but he may never be quite sure his picture is the only one which could explain his observations. He will never be able to compare his picture with the real mechanism, and he cannot even imagine the possibility of the meaning of such a comparison." Most people believe that physicists are explaining the world. Some physicists even believe these laws are truth, but the student of quantum mechanics knows the problems of solving the truths of the world of the very small. Science and religion are very close to functioning on the same laws in the realm of the very small. This is why we say that the world of particle energy is similar to the spiritual world. If one was to look at the old mystery schools of Tibet and Saqqara, he would discover that before the candidate could graduate, he would have to demonstrate his ability to use particle energy within his mind. There was a great teacher that walked the face of the earth and taught us about tachyon energy. He demonstrated the use of it with his mind. His name was Jesus. The Bible taught us that his work was done by miracles. The truth is, he knew his spiritual self. his Christ self. He told us we could do these things also, but first we must activate the God force of white light or tachyon energy within ourselves.